This is a hands-on review of the WILAWELS retractable cord reel with integrated AC outlets and also USB outlets. I have multiple things that look like this. I make quite good use of cord storage reels like this. The problem with cord storage reels, and this is one that's only made for storage, is that you really can't use the cord that's on it until you fully unwind it, because the other side, where you're either going to plug something into or you're going to plug it into the wall, is right here, you see. And so these are really great if you're going to use the entire cord, but if you're not going to use the entire cord, then they're not so great, because you have to unwind the entire thing just to be able to use it, maybe for 25 feet or something like that. So that would point out the advantage of this baby. This is very nicely designed. It's compact. This is the 60-foot cord reel model. It has a good construction. It's well thought out. It has the ability to be retracted rather easily. It has a decent handle for winding it up. I actually took it outside and used it with a leaf blower that's fairly high amperage. I tried it in all 4 of the AC outlets. The AC outlets do put out, are properly grounded, and they do test correctly. They don't publish the specs on the USB-A port, which is this one here, or the USB-C port, as far as the amperage and the wattage capability and that stuff. So I have tested the USB-A port using a tester, and found that it can put out up to, if a device is drawing 2 amps, it will put up about 8 watts of power. The USB-C port does a little better. It will, at 2 amps, will draw up to 10 watts of power. And so it's pretty decent. It's got a lot of good ergonomics to it, and the ability to be able to just pull out so many feet of it and plug stuff into it is really great. I unfortunately did run into one problem. As I told you, I was testing the USB-A port because I wanted to see what the output power capabilities were. And in the process of testing the USB-C port, I discovered that there's a problem with the cord connection with just very, very slight movement. You'll notice what's going on down here, going offline. And I thought at first, well, I thought it was me, and I thought it was my testing device. So I actually, and you can see that it's very, very consistent. So this is the second cord I used. So the first cord I plugged in was this cord right here. It's a brand spanking new cord. It's actually used, came with my new Apple iPhone. So I plugged it in here, and I plugged it in here. And you see it does the same thing. It's not the cords. It's either the connector or how the connector is mounted or something in the reel. And that's a significant feature, and one that in this model doesn't work well, or at least this iteration of it. And certainly nothing you could depend on unless you could assure that it was going to be totally stable all the time sitting in one place. So considering that everything else with it works pretty well, I feel like, probably this is just a one-off sort of thing, maybe that the USB-C port is so temperamental. And probably most people would be using it for the 120, outside work, that sort of stuff. So I will provisionally, say that it's a decent deal and recommend it. I can't, unreservedly say that I would recommend it. It is, a 3 or 4 star rating as far as I can tell. A brand new product shouldn't have any problems at all.